Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. I'm pleased to have you in 2022. I'm glad you're here. So happy new year guys and welcome back from the holidays. I hope you had time to spend with family and friends. I had a good time myself with family and friends. Yes, it was really great. It was a memorable experience and I hope that you can say the same. In this video, I'll be talking about how to survive your freshman year as a teenager. Most often, we get admitted into the university as teenagers, and what inspired this video is because recently or sometime last year, most of the teens I had on my list they had finished secondary school and they were all moving into the university. So they were bringing a lot of reports about this, about that. So I thought twice to do this video so that I can share some tips with you based on my experience and also based on what I've learned so far and based on what I'm observing. And I believe that the ideas and tips I've shared in this video is going to be of help. So please watch this video to the end. And if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that red sub button to subscribe and pin the notification bell so that you don't miss any awesome videos from me. And if you enjoy these videos, give it a thumbs up. When you do that, you help this channel to grow and you also encourage me to keep doing awesome videos like this one. Without any further ado, let's jump into the video. If you can remember, I've shared lots about my freshman year, I believe, on maybe not on this channel, but on my Facebook page where I always write articles for teenagers every week. You should check that out, by the way, Chima Odeji on Facebook. So I've shared different stories of how I struggled in my year one, struggling with low self-esteem, struggling with the too much crowded lecture halls, and it was not really easy for me, I must say. When I came into the university as a teenager, I saw a lot of other people. Like, it's not like now, nowadays people, we have more teenagers trooping to the university because children are going to school early, graduating early from the secondary school, and then moving into the uni. As you see people of 15, 16, 17. In my own time, it was not like that. We had more older people than the younger ones. So like I didn't see a lot of my mates around, so it was a little bit overwhelming. And coming from secondary school where everybody had, like, you have your teachers, the classroom was just small. You know how it is now, but in the university it's a very big lecture hall. And then meeting new people, it's not everybody that comes into university with their friends from secondary school. Most times our friends get admitted into different universities, so it was a bit of a struggle for me. And I know I made some mistakes in my year one. Like, with what I know now, if I go back to year one, I'm going to do a lot better. The first tip I want to share is understand the reason why you're in school. Define your purpose for coming into campus. Why are you here? Did you come here to make new friends? Did you come here to try out your talents on different things and know where you actually belong? Did you come here to come out with a first class, then get a good job? Did you come here to find a wife or find a husband? Basically, when we get admission to university after secondary school, we write jam. Okay, for those of us in Nigeria, we write jam, we write different external examinations to get qualified to get to the university. Then when we get to the university or college, as the case may be, wherever you are, we now try to do our schoolwork, come out with the best grades to get the qualification to now get a job or move ahead in our career, depending on what your goal is. That's the general expectation or the general belief. But trust me, it's not everybody that you see on campus that actually came there to succeed academically. It's not everybody that you see on campus that came there to for academic stuff. Some people came there to try out their talents. There are different opportunities in the university. In your freshman year now, for example, you hear about SUG week, that's Student Union Government Week. You hear about Freshers Night. You hear about beauty contest. They want to get the most beautiful girl in year one or the beautiful, most handsome fresher, stuff like that. So people want to come and try out. Even we have science clubs too. We had enactus there. So I don't know what you have now on your campus. Some people want to come and try out their skills, to know where do I belong. Some people come and try out their talents. Some people want to start their music career on campus because they feel like they have easy audience there. So there are different programs so they can just go and perform and then gather audience and gather fans. So it's different for different people. So, but you, what is your goal? I believe your goal should be to succeed in school, in the university, make good grades and succeed, and then move on with your career. So if that is your goal, then you need to define it from the onset, even before you step into the campus. Right now that you're already there as a teenager, understand why you are here. Never forget why you are on campus. That is number one. Understand your purpose. I'm here to succeed. I'm here to learn everything I need to learn about medicine, or about accounting, or about human resources, or about polymer and textile, or about chemical engineering. Whatever your course is, this is why I'm here. I came here to do 4 years, 5 years, or 6 years studying this course, and I need to learn everything about this course. I need to get all the knowledge I can get, all the experience I can get regarding this my career. This is what is going to help me in my future. This is what I need for my future. This is what I need for where I'm headed in life. Okay, so once you define it and say this is why I'm here, then you have that. That is good, because understanding why you're there is going to determine a lot other things I'll be talking about in the rest of this video, and a lot of things you're going to be doing on campus. Believe me, that is the foundation. Understand why you are there. And then once you've decided, you now set a goal for yourself. For example, if you want to do well in your career, you can now set a goal for yourself and say, I want to graduate from this school with a first class or a second class upper minimum. Like, set a goal, have a target. Okay, don't just leave it blank like that. I want to do well in school, I want to do well in my academics. Set a target for yourself. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second tip I have for you is to avoid comparisons. Avoid comparisons. Very important, because I told you that my first day was a bit overwhelming, because I saw people from different classes, different caliber. I saw the rich people that were richer than me, richer than my, people that their parents were very rich, and people that were more handsome, more beautiful, people that were more intelligent. Like, you're coming from secondary school. Maybe your secondary school, you were the gym, you were the top, maybe top students based on academics, or maybe top students based on parents' wealth, or top students based on beauty. Trust me, when you enter uni, you're gonna see people that are way, 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 way better than you, so to say. So you have to be very careful not to compare yourself with them. And when I'm talking about comparison, I mean comparison on every level, both on spiritual level, emotional level, intellectual level, financial level, even department level, appearance level, fashion level. Like, when I say department level, let me give you my first department. My first department in year one was not the department I wanted, and I didn't really like it. In fact, that department, I'm not going to mention it. Maybe some other time I'll tell you my real university gist, like, because I have university gist. But just know that my first department, before I changed the department I really wanted, I didn't like it. So in fact, that was enough reason for me to be intimidated, because people that were in other departments that I liked, they'll be carrying their shoulders, like walking with confidence. They'll ask them which department are you in. They'll say, when they ask me my department, I'm not usually proud to say my department. So that's what it is. It's very common in Nigeria to get admitted into a department that was not your choice. That we used to say, they offered me this course, but when you get admitted to a department, you now say, I got this course. You get it? I know you say that you hear those things around here, but that's one of the things. Don't allow anybody, don't compare yourself with people in other departments. Maybe you wanted to do medicine and surgery, for example, and you didn't get admitted into medicine and surgery department, but then you now got admitted into biochemistry. Don't compare yourself with somebody that is in medicine and surgery. Okay, don't feel less of a student because you're not in med surg. Peradventure, you have a friend in med-surg, so don't let your friend now begin to intimidate you because he or she is in med-surg and you're in biochemistry or microbiology, as the case may be. Okay, so if you didn't get admitted to the department of your choice, don't worry. You can, there are so many possibilities in the university. You can always apply for a change of course, a change of department, change of faculty. Just meet your course advisor and talk it through and understand the options you have and what you can do about it. But don't compare yourself with people. You will see people that are richer than you. Don't compare yourself. If people if your classmates are changing sneakers every day, they're wearing fresh pair of shoes every day, and it's only one pumps you're wearing, don't just worry. Like, don't bug yourself about that. If it's based on fashion, don't bug yourself about. Remember, that's why I said your purpose for being in that school is very, very important. Just remind yourself of why you're there. Okay, when you see any reason to compare yourself with someone or to feel less than someone or to feel intimidated by someone, just remind yourself why you're here, why I'm here. Okay, I'm here to study and to succeed in my academics. Now, is my dressing affecting my studies? If it's not affecting yourself, then don't come and break down emotionally because of it. Okay, so please don't come. Even on spiritual level, maybe you now see one, maybe you now see that this other brother or this other sister can pray in tongues, can pray for 5 hours. Even in your hostel, this one can pray, meditate, study the Bible, can quote scriptures. You're just quoting scriptures and you're feeling intimidated. Don't feel intimidated. Just make sure that you're not dwelling in your walk with God. Maintain a solid relationship with God and you're good to go. Okay, maybe is on book level, like this person is, you feel like this person is more intelligent than you. When the lecturer is talking, the person is always, responding and answering questions, and you feel like you're not even understand what the lecturer is saying. No. That is not the reason. Start compare yourself with that person and start thinking that, oh, I'm not even ready for this university or this, or start feeling down. No, that is not the right approach. Instead, you meet the person that knows better than you and get extra lessons, like get tutored on those courses that you're having difficulty in. Don't let anybody intimidate you. Don't I keep saying it every time on this channel and on my Facebook post. As a teenager, don't let another person make you feel less of yourself, honestly speaking, because there are so many different things happening out there that sometimes you feel like you want to be identified with this or identified with that, but you don't have what it takes. Forget about what you don't have. Focus on what you do have, and build on it. If you're not as intelligent as this other person, you do have some level of intelligence, don't you? Work on your own intelligence, improve on your own intelligence. You're not as beautiful as this other girl, you have some element of beauty in you. Work on yourself. Make sure you're looking tidy, make sure you're looking neat, make sure your dress is well ironed. And if it's based on relationship, like romantic relationship now, this person is having a boyfriend, is having a girlfriend, like everybody's pairing up and it's like you're alone. Please don't be, I've told you before, dating is not something that you should hold as priority right now. You will date later. Focus, that is why I said, why are you in school? Like, focus on why you're in school. Because when you get on campus, you see people that are cohabiting. This is, I'm telling you, you see girls and boys that are not brothers and sisters living together, like people that came to the same campus with you, they be living like when you even come, you see your senior colleagues, like boys and girls living together, and you see find out that they've been living together for the 3 years they've been in school before it, and you can't even wrap your head around it, but somehow they want to make you feel like that you're not living with a guy or living with a boy, you're the one that is missing out. Please don't be deceived by that. A lot of deception is out there. Don't be deceived by that. You need your sanity, you need your peace of mind, you need your emotions to be intact. You don't need any other person dragging your emotions when you're trying to achieve your purpose of being in school. God created each and every one of us differently, with different abilities, with different capabilities, with different goals, with different visions, for different purposes. We have different mindsets. We all came out from different backgrounds. So you don't really know somebody else's story. Like, you don't have the person's complete story. So why you compare yourself with that person? Okay, you're saying now that this person is more is richer than you, and because of that you're feeling bad, you feel like your parents did not try for you, like they didn't do well for you. But do you know if that person has a terminal disease? You know that person has another big problem that they're struggling with in their family. Do you get it? So I'm not saying that everybody that is rich has a problem. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to help you understand that you don't have the full picture. You don't have the full story. What you're seeing on this other person that you're feeling intimidated about, you only see what the person is allowing you to see. You don't know the person's full story. You don't know what else you have that the person is also longing for. Okay, so there is no reason that there's no good, you don't have any good reason to feel less of yourself because of what you're seeing happening in another person's life. So please avoid comparing. It's going to help you a lot if you focus on your life, focus on what you have, focus on why you are in school, work with that, build on that, improve on those things, like channel your energy on what you really need it for, to get where you're headed, to get your goal. That is better for you than for you to waste it comparing yourself with somebody else. Okay, I hope you got that. All right, the third one is choose your company. Hey, choose your association. Don't let your association choose you. I'm not trying to be a motivational speaker or try to form rhymes here, but this now I'm telling you now is very important. Your association matters a lot on campus. You will see again why I said your purpose in school is very important. Understand your purpose is very important because that will also determine the kind of people you will hang out with. If you want to do well on campus, if you want to do well in your academics, then definitely you agree with me that you need to have a study group. You need to have friends that will encourage you to read and friends that will be reading together with you. Okay. Then I had three close friends that we read together. Like we always encourage that to read. Like this person is asking the other person, "Have you read this topic? Have you said that thing that the lecturer talked about? Did you understand it? Can you explain it for me?" Okay. I also know this other in my department, and I have in my department. And I can, as I'm talking to you, and I can remember some groups. Like I know this girl and this boy and this other boy. Like they were three. They were study partners. I know these other two friends, like two girls, best friends. They were study partners. I know these other three girls. They were study partners. I know these other three boys. Also. Like you see people in groups like that. Find your own group. Like choose your own group. Find people that are serious like you and make friends with them. Okay. And now, if you're going to stay in the school hostel, for example, you find out that maybe the school by themselves have already chosen your roommates for you. Now, in that your room, like amongst your roommates, you will see people that are serious, that have similar vision with you, that have similar purpose with you for being in school. You also see the ones that just came there to while away time, that just came there to like university like this, you want like this is freedom. We are coming from secondary school where every one of us were under restrictions, so to say, like we're under rules and regulation. But in university, your freshman year is like, welcome to freedom. That's for those of us that went to public universities. I'm not sure I can say the same for people that go to private universities. Okay, so freedom, everybody is free, like you can do anything you want. If you don't even attend lectures, I'm not sure anybody is going to pay you. Okay, apart from the lecturers that insist on 10% attendance, or like in year one most especially, it's difficult to take attendance because the crowd is just too much. That's for Nigerian universities now. The crowd is too much, so it might not be easy to always take attendance. So if you don't attend lecture, nothing may happen. Nobody may pay you. Your parents may not even know what is happening. Your guidance may not know what is happening. So if you don't attend lectures on your own, so that is why you need to choose your company, right? Because you see people that are just there whiling away time. During time for serious business, they want you to go and party. They want you to like they are different. Okay, and that will bring me to the next topic now: prioritizing your activities on school. That's the fourth one. Prioritize your activities in school, because as in you're in year one like this, trust me, there will be several activities. Freshers night, they finish. Like every department will have freshers night. Then the general school will have freshers night, like the one organized by the student union government. So plenty distractions. There will be lots and lots of fellowship calling your attention, telling you to come and join them. In the same way, also village gatherings, like your community people. Before now, you don't know that you have community people. In fact, I'm not sure you know your village name. You didn't know that you're from Orodo before, until when you enter campus you see Orodo Photo Association or Orodo UNN chapter, something like that. You see your village people, you see your community village people, right? Community people, they will have different groups. They want you to join them. They want you to be committed there. They want it like they will tell you they have meeting every Wednesday or every Friday 5 p.m. And you're checking your physics practical is 5 p.m. on Wednesday, your chemistry practical is 5 p.m. on Friday. Lots activities are plenty, so you have to prioritize activities. So I'm kind of linking number three and number four together because they kind of go hand in glove. Prioritizing your activities and choosing your company. Most times your association determines the kind of activities you go for. Is your friend that will invite you for a party? Is your friend that will tell you come and join my fellowship? Is your friend that will tell you let's go for physics practical? Something like that. Okay. You need to have friends that have the same purpose with you. Why I think my first year, some of the exams we wrote in my first year, then I tried my best to attend tutorial classes, and everyone attended tutorial classes. They really helped me. But there was a time I was together with this girl, like she was staying with me during this exam period, and there was this particular tutorial I wanted to attend before that exam. But because of her, like it became inconvenient for me to attend that tutorial. So I didn't attend that tutorial that was close to the exam time, like for that particular course. And I struggled in that exam. So at that point in that exam, I was wishing that she didn't come to stay with me during that period. Yeah, so there was a slight change in the background. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Okay, so I was saying that prioritizing your activities and choosing your association are kind of linked together, because your association can, to a great extent, determine where you go, the kind of activities you attend to, and at the same time, when you attend different activities, you get to meet new people. So it's very important that you are the one choosing. You're the one choosing the activities you attend. You're the one choosing your association. So make friends with people that have the same goal with you, that have the same purpose with you. Now that you already know why you're in school, make friends with people that have similar goals with you. And now that you know what you're doing in school, go for activities that will only help you achieve your aim. Any activity that will distract you from your goal in school, please do not attend such activities. Okay, somebody will now be asked that, can I join school politics? It depends on you. Before you enter the university, do you have plans of serving in a political position, in a student political position? If you had, yes, go ahead, but please make sure that you talk to senior colleagues who have been in the school politics before, to learn from them how they were able to manage school and politics. And if they tell you that managing it will be difficult, and you know that your original plan of coming to school is to do what, to succeed in school, to do well your academics, please be honest enough, like be sincere enough with yourself to know that truly I cannot juggle politics and sorry, excuse me, truly I cannot juggle politics and my academic work and then stay away from politics. But if you know that you can handle it, please go ahead. There's nothing wrong with that. Also, somebody may start thinking about, what of entrepreneurial activities? Can I run a business while in school? Well, it's possible to run a business while in school. Then again, it depends on you. In your purpose of coming to school, in your plan of coming to school, did you plan to do school and business together? Now, there are different reasons why people try to do businesses while in school. Some do that because they don't have okay, not that they don't have, maybe the sponsor or the guardian they have, how do I put this now? They do have a sponsor, they do have a guardian, but they want to be able to support themselves as well. They don't just want to rely only on their parents or their guardians. So they just want to run the business by themselves to see how they can provide for themselves more money to help and sustain themselves while in school. That is not a bad idea. Also, there are people that choose to do business while in school to grow their entrepreneurial skills. Okay, they have plans of running a business after school. You see, that's why I say that the most important thing is understanding why you are in school. So they want to use the opportunity while they're in school to learn how to grow a business, to master that skill. Again, your primary assignment in that university is to do well in your studies and come out with good grades, right? So if you're going to add business, be sure that one is not overweighing the other. Be sure that your business is not going to make your academics suffer. Okay, again, look for people in senior classes or other entrepreneurs in the school who are doing business and school together, and ask them how they're able to juggle it. Okay, cool. The last tip I have for you is to know your God. It is very important. Don't forget your maker, don't forget your creator. In Ecclesiastes 12 verse 1, the Bible says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, why the evil days come not, nor the years draw near, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. These are the days of your youth. Remember your creator. Don't forget your God. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, just because you're trying to graduate to the first class, or you're trying to be the best student slash entrepreneur, or you're trying to be the best student slash politician, or you're trying to be the best, maybe the fashionista slash student that scaled with the best results, no matter what your purpose is, no matter what your goals are in school, don't forget God. Serve your God with all sincerity, with all honesty. Now, you can choose to join a fellowship in school. There are different Christian fellowships on campus that can help you build your faith. Yes, Bible also says, don't ignore the gathering of the brethren. So coming together on Sundays once in a week or twice a week will help you to, build your faith together, rub minds with fellow Christians and build your faith. Many fellowships on campus, most of the fellowships on campus, at least judging from what it was like when I was on campus, they have academic programs too. My fellowship there is organized tutorials for freshmen. So find fellowship like that, fellowship that are interested in your academics. they will build you up in your spiritual life and also help you to achieve your purpose for being in school. My fellowship then to support students who wanted to be politicians in school. So you can find a good fellowship on campus. Okay, find a good fellowship on campus that will support your goal, that will also build your faith, help you grow in your relationship with God. Aside attending fellowship, also pray and study on your own. Pray and study your Bible on your own. Every day, make our time to study. There's a simple saying that if you want to grow a relationship with God, just pray and study your Bible every day. There is no joke about that. It's the sincere truth. And while you're getting involved in the fellowship, don't also get carried away with fellowship activities, because I know that fellowship activities can get interesting and they might also get overwhelming. That is what I have for us in this video. I hope you got value. If you did, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friend. And if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please do subscribe. I'll really appreciate that. Okay, and pin that notification bell as well so that you don't miss any awesome videos from me. I wish you the best and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.